right, and we are live. Salute, salute, YouTube family. Salute. Red Corner episode 18. We are recapping UFC 279 with my co-host Micah. Um, a very strange lead up to a lead up of events that took place before UFC 279. I mean I'll go. I'll ask you. What was your thoughts on the scramble? What was your thoughts on the press conference being canceled? A little bit of a tussle behind behind the behind stage. Like, what was your opinion on it? Like, just what were your thoughts? You know what I'm saying, basically.
Bro, absolute, absolute shit show, if I do say, man.
Facts.
That is honestly, man, I think it is still saying a lot though that that's the worst that I've ever seen from the UFC. Because they still had an event.
Right.
But the fact that's crazy. So I mean, they're basically admitting though by doing that Kevin Holland always comes in super freaking heavy.
So Kevin Holland fights at one
70 now. He does
170,
now.
right? Okay,
He used to
170.
fight at 185.
Right, but
But that but
I
oh
thought he made weight though.
he did. But also the reason why they did that, I feel like, and the thing is I think in Lee Jing
Yeah.
crap, I can never pronounce his
Yeah,
name,
I
man.
just
Like
call
Li
him
Jing
Lee, bro.
Liang.
I just
Li
call
Jing
him Lee.
Liang, I believe.
Yeah.
That's how you pronounce it. And Rod he also fights at 185.
Oh, he does.
And
Okay.
I believe so, because they fought at a catch weight of 180.
But I thought,
I might be
I
wrong.
thought Lee fought Hamzat.
He did fight Hamzat, but Hamzat also fights at 185, which makes it
Really?
kind of confusing. Yeah, he did. He's had one fight at 185.
Okay, I didn't know that. He is big, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
But no,
So I
yo,
think so. In actuality, I think that's why they did that. Is because Hamzat also fights at 185. Kevin
mhm,
Holland just came down from 185,
mhm.
and so I believe that's why they did that. Lee fights at 170. I'm actually wrong. I believe that now, but I'm really confused as to why they fought at a catch weight.
Who?
S-
Holland?
Rodriguez
Rodriguez and Lee.
and Li Jing Liang, they fought at a catch weight.
That whole card, bro, was. I mean, it was so unprofessional. I'm not gonna lie,
The
bro.
reason, yeah, that's the only reason why I was confused, because I'm like, wait a minute, I'm pretty sure he just fought Hamzat
Right,
at 170. So why are they fighting at a catch weight of 180?
right.
Daniel Rodriguez just fought Kevin Lee. That was his last fight. Kevin Lee was his last fight in the
Mhm.
UFC. Or sorry, Daniel Lee was Kevin Lee's. I mean, Daniel Rodriguez was
Yes. So,
Kevin Lee's last fight in UFC. Kevin Lee fights in Eagle FC now, I believe.
right, right. Okay.
In Khabib's organization.
Mhm, mhm.
But yeah, but that card was an absolute just
Just, just a mess. Just a
yeah,
mess.
it was a mess, man. It
Like,
was a mess. Some of the fights ended up being good. I don't think there's any way that Diaz would have survived Hamzat. Now that
no,
I saw that,
no.
that
I
any way
mean,
he would have
bro,
survived.
bro. Oh man, that
Maybe
would
I
have been
don't know, man.
ugly, huh,
I mean, freaking Kevin. I mean, Kevin
bro,
Holland is a black belt, man.
bro.
Kevin Holland is a black belt in
But
jiu-jitsu.
you know what though?
Uh,
He is not disciplined, bro. He's not disciplined.
Kevin,
Yeah,
say
and sorry.
why do you say that?
Well, with
I
this,
did feel like he could have done more to defend that
bro,
Darce.
look, because look, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, he did take the fight on 1 day's notice, but every fight I've seen, how I don't know how to say his name. Is it Hamza or is it Kazmat? Like
Hamzat.
Hamza. Okay.
No, it's
Every
Hamzat.
fight I've seen Hamza fight, he literally does this exact same thing. He runs.
Hamzat?
Hamza, right?
Yeah.
Kamza.
Ham.
Ham. Hamza.
Hamzat.
Okay, Hamza.
Uh,
Okay. But every fight that I've seen him in, he literally does the exact same thing at the start. He runs at the guy. You know what I'm saying? And he charges in and goes low. So if it's me and I see that he's running for me, bro, I'm gonna try to time him with a knee. That's what I'm gonna try. Of course, it's harder to do when you're actually in the situation. I know this, but that's what I would have tried to do. As soon as I could, because he's literally
Thing
gonna
is,
run at you. You know what I'm saying? And I just would have tried
bro,
to
if you
time him.
don't knock him out, he'll just take you down.
Yeah, but it's better than not, bro. He didn't land a single strike on him.
Nuts. You need to just back out. You need to have good takedown defense, bro. You need to have good
Yeah,
wrestling, bro. That's really
yeah,
the only way that you're gonna beat him.
right, right,
The fact that he just ran through Kevin Holland like that.
bro. It
I
was it
mean,
was like it wasn't competitive at all, man.
I
Like,
know,
and
bro.
and the crazy part is, I
Honestly,
thought it was going to be. You know what I'm
he needs to
saying?
fight. He needs to fight like Colby Covington, man. Because
Yeah,
that, like,
that's gonna be a
that's
good
really.
fight, man. I think he wins. I think he wins just based on the fact of how strong. Because I think Colby might be on par with his wrestling, but it's the fact that, see, people don't, and I think they do realize this actually, but bro, Hamza is so strong. Like,
Hmm.
he has just like raw power. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's a strong dude. So you got to worry about his skill, right? But then you got to worry about his actual raw strength, his brute strength. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not gonna, I mean, Kevin Holland was bigger than him. He had every advantage, right? He was taller,
They're about the same size,
but
I
he,
would
he was
say.
he was a bit taller, and he had a bigger arm reach. He had
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, shoot, bro. I mean, it looked like he ragdolled Kevin. Like, he just grabbed him and controlled him in every aspect. And I was rooting for
Bro,
Kevin, bro. I actually
even if
wanted Kevin
someone
to
is the
win.
same size as you, that's even if
That's
someone is the
hard.
same
That's hard.
size.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard to do. You have to be like very strong. I mean, like I said, I was rooting for Kevin, bro. I wanted Kevin to win, but I mean, I can't even be mad, bro. Like, dude, and I'll preface it by saying I personally thought he lost to Burns, but yo, Hamza is
I have to
he's
watch
strong.
that fight over.
He's strong. I gotta watch it again, but my first watch, I thought that
I did believe that too, but I do have to watch it over because
yeah,
I'm probably biased because I wanted Burns to win.
yeah. No, I hear you. I mean, but that just shows how good Burns is, bro. Because he made it look like Hamza was normal, like regular. You know what I'm saying? Which no one else has been able to do that. Um, I mean, they weren't really on the floor. They were definitely banging it out. Um,
Hmm.
but still, I mean, yeah, man, Hamzat he's strong, man. Like, I think that's his attribute, his strength. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, look, I
Hundred
mean,
percent.
you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, his wrestling is, obviously very good as well, but you got to worry about this dude picking you up and moving you across, around the ring. It's like, holy shit, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
How do you get that strong? You just have to. I mean, like
I mean,
now, bro. You just have to get like train your strength, like do strength training.
I would say so, but I mean, in my opinion, bro, it's like, bro, because it's like this is a pattern, bro. Those dudes from those kind of countries, like, they're usually like very tough, like very strong. You know what I'm saying? So either it's, bro, it's the food they're eating, the stuff that they go through as a kid, as a, kind of growing up, and maybe because I mean, obviously I have no clue how we grew up, but I do know, like, if you take like a farmer, right?
Hmm.
Farmers are not regular human beings, bro. Like, the old farmers, bro. Farmers are superhumans, and the reason why I say that is because they grow up doing just pure manual labor as kids and growing up. And I remember my trainer back in Connecticut, because he grew up in a farm in Dominican Republic, and he said he'd rather fight 10 people than fight one of his brothers that were farmers. You know what I'm saying? Because the farmer's body is completely is constructed completely different than regular people, than me and you. You know what I'm saying? They go through excruciating pain, you know what I'm saying, growing up, and obviously maintaining it when they're older. You know what I'm saying? So it could be the stuff that they do when as you're growing up. I don't know how they do it around there. Um, but I mean, I don't know, man. 'Cause I mean, look, you can get strong by lifting weights, right? But like, it doesn't look like, because you look at him, right? When you know what I'm saying? Like, you look at him, And if he was lifting weights like that, and if he was like, what I'm saying, trying to get big, like he'd, his muscles would probably be shorter, what I'm saying, more compact, what I'm saying. But it looks like it's just natural strength to me. You know what I'm saying? Looks like it's not
Mhm.
something that he like train like per se trained for per se. Like, again, the gym, going to the gym and lifting weights, it's actually very limited to what you can actually do with that type of training. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, you're lifting weights, you're maybe doing bench presses, and you maybe, doing, curls, but you apply that to the real world. When are you ever going to, push something like that? Like, when are you ever going to, curl? It's very rare for you to actually be doing. That's why I like calisthenics, because calisthenics, you actually do these are actually practical things. You might actually have to pull yourself up from a ledge one time. You know what I'm saying? You might actually have to, what I'm saying, do push up, things of that sort. You know what I'm saying? So lifting weights, I don't think that's how he got so strong, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? His body doesn't look like it was built like that either. Um,
Yeah, yeah, I believe that too. Uh, I do believe that as well. I don't know, man. I don't know how he got his strength either. I know Ngannou, he as a child, from the time he was a child to the time he was like an adult, really, to the time he was like 18, he worked in a sand mine,
okay.
sand mine,
Yeah.
and he, just lifted like wet
Lifted.
sand all the
Yeah.
time.
All day, bro. That stuff will
So I
sculpt your
think that
body,
I
man.
think that that's what it is, bro.
Yeah.
I think you can get that strong lifting weights. I think that you just have to do it for a long time.
Long time, man. Long time. And doing those manual labor type of jobs, type of work, like it just builds your body into something else, man.
I mean, it does because if you think about it, like they might not keep growing in size, but over and over again, your muscles get broken down,
Exactly. And you're doing that every day. You're
and they
doing
just
that
get
every
probably get
single day.
harder.
Yep. Harder and bro, I'm telling you that no, that's just, it has to be that. It has to be that. So working in a mine, what I'm saying, coal mine, being a farmer, any type of jobs like that, bro, you do that for more than 10 years, because most of them are doing it for more than 10 years. They're growing up doing these things. You know what I'm saying? It just builds your body to a different level, to a completely different level, man. Um, but it must have been something like that, man, because bro, the dude was like, bro, Kevin is, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was rooting for him. I thought he was going to be able to pull it off I was hoping, at least. At least on the stand-up game, I thought
I
he
was
had a really
scared for
good
Kevin.
chance. Sorry?
I was scared for Kevin.
Yeah,
I was. Because the thing is, wrestlers are like his
his
worst.
weakness, right?
Yeah, man, and it's just like Hamzat is the worst guy for him.
Hmm.
I thought that damn, bro, like I don't know who on the card Hamzat could have even fought, bro. Like it was a bad matchup from the get-go.
Hmm. Oh, that I keep saying this, bro. That fight with Nate should have never even been an idea. Like, if that fight actually did take place, bro, oh my gosh, that would have been just an absolute massacre. Within 30 seconds, I think it would have been done.
If that fight took place, I bro, if that fight took place, everything Nate said about the UFC is true, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Because it's just like how are they I don't understand how they're just gonna, kind of throw him to the wolves.
Right,
No pun intended.
right. No,
Uh,
it's real talk.
but yeah, yeah, I say no pun intended because Hamzat
They call him the
is,
wolf.
yeah, yeah, bores
Hmm.
that guy. But essentially, but everything that he said about the UFC would have been true. Like they don't care about him.
Right.
Like they're just feeding him to Hamzat. Like because that is what's happening. Like if you saw Leon Edwards just demolish
Demolish. Nate.
yeah, Nate Diaz, sorry. If you just saw him demolish Nate Diaz, what makes you think that, he's going to be able to do anything against Hamzat, man?
Right, right. Which is
Anything.
one of the the strongest dudes right out right now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that, and so what's your, because we know there's a lot of theories about how, this whole card was kind of was illustrated, you know what I'm saying, kind of scripted, a better word. what is your thoughts on the theories on that? Like how, it was on purpose that Hamzat didn't make weight. Like what's your opinion on that whole theory?
Yeah, that is it is weird, man. Because he's fought at 170 a bunch of times, and all of a sudden the doctor tells him, "Oh, don't cut any weight. Don't cut any more weight. It's not healthy for you." What is he? I don't know what he walks around at.
Can't be more
Like
than
he
one.
can't.
Can't be more like 190.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like he can't cut more than 20 pounds.
Right, that's not even that much. And
Yeah,
it doesn't look like he retains a lot of like water weight or what I'm saying, body mass like type of thing. Like he's just a naturally lean dude. He's
mm-hmm.
a naturally lean dude. Um, so it is very strange. And he came in 7.5 pounds over. Like it
Yeah,
wasn't no,
eight.
it was yeah eight. It's at 178.5 pounds. Like it wasn't no, little, point 0.5, even 2 pounds, bro. It was like way over, bro. Like,
Yeah, that was crazy.
what I'm saying? Like if it was like two or three, that he probably could have, took a
Or
bowel movement, sweat it
maybe
out.
it was
Go ahead.
maybe it was because like it could have been because like he was too overweight, and then the doctor said like, "Hey, it, it would be dangerous for you to cut this much weight in this amount of time." It could have been that. Um,
Oh,
in which case it would still be his fault. But
right.
I don't know, man. I want to say it's his fault, but he says the doctor told me not to cut weight. He doesn't say that very confidently ever.
Hmm.
Like he doesn't argue that. Like the doctor told me not to cut any more weight. So I can see why people are like, it's super
It's
sketchy, which I
very,
believe it is super sketchy.
yeah. Like,
Um,
it's just not adding up to me.
they may have done that just to get Nate a different fight
Right. But so,
because they realized it was unfair,
okay. And whose idea do you think it was?
and
Do you
they
think it
need.
was like Dana's?
It's possible. I mean, I don't. It's bro. I do believe that it could have happened because they would need a storyline
Hmm.
to get if they want to get Nate a new fight. They would need a storyline
Right,
to do
right,
it.
right. They couldn't just, move it like that.
Yeah.
They needed to have
So
something there.
and Hamzat has proven he does not mind being
The villain?
framed as the villain.
Right,
That's what I'm gonna say.
right.
Because he's making a lot of enemies, man.
Oh, right now,
In
oh,
my
for sure.
opinion,
I wanted to see him lose. I'm not gonna lie. But you know what though? I'll say that I wanted to see him lose before too in the Burns fight as well.
dude.
Just because I'd
I'm
like to
getting
see hype
it.
trains get derailed. That's what I'd like to see. Um, you know, but he's definitely getting a lot more enemies this time because of how he's acting. Flipping off the whole crowd. Saying. I remember in the video when he jumps on the scale. They read him his weight. He's like not bad. He's like not bad.
Yes,
That's
that's why I
man.
think. That's why I think. That it's kind of staged.
Right, because the whole thing seemed like he didn't care. Like he didn't. What I'm saying? Like he was expecting this to
Like
happen.
nothing's gonna happen to
Right,
me.
right. Like there was nothing going to go down for this. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely seemed very sketchy, very sketchy. And then what do you think about the Tony fight?
Yeah, man, that's crazy. That's that. I mean, it was a decent fight, man. I'm not mad about that at all. It was a pretty good fight. They were landing some shots on each other. They were landing pretty well, pretty clean, pretty heavy. Um, I thought that Nate uh needed better conditioning.
Bro,
Thought that he was getting super tired.
bro, the dude was
Uh,
literally walk like he would take breaks in between the fight, bro. Like literally one of the funniest things I've seen,
thing
bro.
is though, Tony did not have to cut as much weight,
Mhm.
probably.
Mhm.
Because what the heck? Oh, because you know, Tony usually he actually just moved up,
Mhm.
so he didn't have to cut that. He didn't have to cut as much weight.
Right.
Um, but shoot, what's his Nate used to fight at 155 as well.
Right.
So
Right.
shoot, that was a good matchup too.
It was a good matchup, man, but it was lackluster, bro, and I don't think it should have been a main
Yeah,
event.
I thought so. I thought so. But I do think that uh both those guys are way past their
Oh yeah,
primes.
way past. Like Tony
Uh,
needs to retire, bro. He lost to Nate Diaz, bro, which wouldn't be so bad, but it's the fact that like for one
he
he,
just got outclassed
he
by Leon Edwards.
right, like and
Absolutely
like he's
outclassed.
on a losing streak as well. He's seen as, past it
He
as
came
well.
back.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like Tony needed that win. If he's gonna keep going, he needed that win. And the fact that he lost this fight just kind of confirms that, yo, someone needs to pull him out.
I mean, bro, they figure him out. That's the thing because I don't think Tony has the greatest fundamentals, in my opinion. I think that he's very unorthodox, kind of like how Dominic Cruz,
Hmm.
like how people just kind of figured him out, and now he just can't really.
Right, right. Like
I
people
mean,
know
he
the
beat
puzzle.
Pedro Munoz. He beat Pedro Munoz,
Okay.
but I think that yeah, people just. But
Like,
he's fast. I think that that's what it is. Is that he overwhelms people with his speed.
uh, uh,
That's basically what he does.
Tony?
You- no,
Oh,
Dominic.
Dominic. Okay.
I mean, Tony kind of as well. I mean, yeah, Tony. Nah, I wouldn't say that. I see Tony. He. Excuse me, my voice. I would say that he overwhelms people too. He does it with his brutality and the fact that he is unorthodox.
Hmm.
Because people would leave the ring and they, or excuse me, they would leave the octagon and they would just look, beat so beaten
Just
up, man,
defeated.
so beaten up.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, bro, but he does that with his brutality and he does overwhelm people with his brutality and his unorthodox style. He was very difficult to figure out. In the same way that Dominic Cruz is very difficult to figure out, his style was very difficult to figure out, and he was so fast. He was so fast, but like he would do things that normally would leave people open.
Hmm.
Oof, that normally would. I'm burping, bro. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. He was doing things that normally would leave people open,
Hmm.
but he was so quick that he could just be out of range and it wouldn't affect him, like, like he could lean like this and get out of the way of a kick. Instead, but he was unable to do because he got slower because he's older. He was unable to do that against, Marlon or Cheeto Vera. He was unable to do that, so he got head kicked.
Right.
That's what I said. Like, people figured him out. Like, he got pretty much outclassed against Cody Garbrandt when they fought for the belt. That's another fight you should check out.
Okay.
Dominic Cruz and Cody Garbrandt. But yeah, Brand, but he got pretty much outclassed when that happened. Because he got figured out, man. Uh, but yeah, but there's pretty much nothing else to that, bro. I think that Tony's just older now, and people figured him out. Um, but yeah, bro, there's nothing more to that. He
Yeah.
does need to retire. I agree with you.
This
I
is
think
it.
I, I think that there's no he got pretty battered against against Justin Gaethje,
Hmm. Was
and
that
he has
was that the beginning of his losing streak or no?
shoot. I think so. It might have been. No, let me check. Let me actually check on that.
Yeah, cause like obviously I wasn't watching MMA at that point, but like
Yeah, I don't think I was either.
was he
No, I
considered the
wasn't.
man though? Was he considered the man?
Yes, he was. Yes.
At what weight? At 150,
155.
155. Okay, so
Yeah.
but he never fought Khabib.
No, they were supposed to fight.
Did he fight Connor?
Who, Tony?
Yeah.
No.
Huh. Was he champion?
No, he was going to. I believe he was interim champion. Not I believe. He was interim champion.
And who was champion when he was interim?
Uh I believe Khabib or yeah, Khabib was champion
Hmm. Okay.
because I don't remember who he lost the interim belt to, bro.
Yeah, find that out. I'd like to know that because like people, the way that they talk about him is
I don't think I was watching MMA at that time.
Yeah, that was a while ago, right? Wasn't that like
Yeah.
2017, 18?
Hmm.
Yeah. I have heard of him like before, like around that time, I did hear about him, but I didn't, didn't really know about him. Um, but that was really an end of an era fight, bro. That was really an end of an era
It
fight.
was, bro. That's what
Like,
I was saying.
like,
I
it,
was saying that to myself.
yeah, like it was. I think it was a great fight for Nate to go out on. You know what I'm saying? People. So okay, so what do you think about people saying that fight specifically was staged? Like the whole thing orchestrated. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he took him down and submitted him. Like, what do you think about that? Do you think that's a
No,
possibility
bro.
or?
I literally saw that happen last night multiple times.
Hmm.
Two of
Yeah,
my
I watched. Yeah, how did that go? I watched some of that stuff on Facebook.
Oh yeah, man. It went good, man. We went 4-2 on the night. We had 6 fighters. We went 4-2.
That's good.
My boy was the co-main event. He submitted guy with 30 seconds to the first round with a guillotine. Uh, then another one of my guys, he won by decision. Another one of the guys was first fight. He submitted guy like 30 something seconds into first round, rear naked choke. Yeah, it's a good night, man.
Good night. Is that what you're gonna be doing?
Hell yeah.
Okay. So you're not doing the kickboxing.
Nah.
Okay, okay. So you're just going straight into it.
Heck yeah, man. I'm just gonna go straight into it. That's
Okay.
what I've been training for, so it is what it is.
No, no, for sure. That's good. Might as well. You might as well just jump right into it. That's the
Yep.
best. That's the best training. So you know what I'm saying. But yeah, man, that was it. Looked good, man. It looked intense. Looked
Yeah,
intense.
bro.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
people there too.
Yeah, bro, it was sold out.
Wow.
It was sold out.
Where was that? Benton Harbor or Ann Harbor?
No, that was that was actually in Indiana. That was in South
Oh,
Bend.
okay, okay. South Bend. Okay, okay.
Yeah, so pretty close to my house though. So I live by the border basically.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Got you. Okay, yeah, man. Just keep me updated on when your fight is gonna be.
Hell yeah, I will.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
will.
Um, but yeah, man. Nate, he went out with a W, which is good for him. I'm happy for him. You know what I'm saying? It was, like I said before, man. I thought that fight was very lackluster. I thought first of all, I thought the whole, even the Kevin Holland fight, like it was just like it was one round. I'm like, damn, man. Like I was expecting a fight, like you know what I'm saying? And we
Hmm.
didn't we didn't really get that, So I was kind of disappointed with that event. But it was a good farewell to Nate if he really is going to leave and actually, um, what did I? 'Cause I didn't catch I was at a bar, it was very loud. I didn't really
Hmm.
catch what he said, but did you catch what he said at the end of the fight?
I didn't really listen.
Okay, yeah, 'cause I know he was saying something about going
I
to
was
other
pretty.
sports. Um,
He's a triathlete.
is he?
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense, 'cause that's why he's, gas tank is pretty good. Um,
Hmm.
hmm. But I mean, both those guys need to just hang it up, bro. I mean, is the love that I mean, look. Don't get me wrong. I can understand if you love the sport, but I don't know, man. I mean, your health is just so much more important, bro. You are literally going on 40, 37, 38. What more do you I mean, what more do you need to do? Sit back, enjoy your money, make your investments. Why put yourself in harm's way still? You're clearly past it. If like it's like okay, are people around him like got green lighting him that much? Like telling him like he can keep doing this, bro? Like
Well, it's his choice. It's not that.
you know, yeah, of
Problem with
course,
that.
but if I have someone, bro, close to me and they say, "Look, man, this is it. It's done. There's no more for you to do." I'm
I
going
mean,
to seriously
probably
consider that. I may not
he's either
listen, but
gonna
go ahead.
he's probably bro. He's either gonna retire or he's gonna go to a different promotion. Like like
Yeah,
Bellator,
yeah.
or he'll go over to one championship. I mean, shoot, he would make a lot of money in one championship.
A lot of money?
Probably. I mean,
Yeah.
if I don't know how much Mighty Mouse makes, if I'm being honest with you, but I'm saying like they would probably pay him good for whatever is good for over there.
Mm,
Because I think number one, I think that he can beat their guys over there in one championship, and I also do believe that, not that I've seen any of their competition over in one championship and what in the welterweight division. Um, the most competition I've seen over there, I've seen their Muay Thai, and I've seen their flyweight division really because of Mighty Mouse.
mm-hmm,
And some of their bantamweight
mm,
division.
mm,
Um, but yeah, but I do believe that he would do well over there. He would also, I think that he would. I got to look at Bellator, but I think that any promotion and that's still high level, but you know that's still pro, but not the UFC that he's gonna do well in, man. If he wants to make another run for a belt,
mm.
he have to do it in
Right,
a
because
different
he's
promotion.
never been a champion in the UFC, right?
Interim champ.
Oh, he's been interim?
Hmm.
Okay, so who did he lose to?
That's what I couldn't remember, man.
Are we talking about Tony or Nate?
Tony.
Oh, I was talking about Nate the whole time. But I mean, it still applies to
Oh
both of them.
wow. Wow, 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 wow. So he was on a 10-fight win streak. The UFC opted to strip him of his belt because of injury.
So he was
When his
champion.
injury
No, he was interim.
No, yeah, he was interim champion.
Okay.
So he lost his belt because the UFC. He suffered a knee injury in a freak accident, tripping accident inside a television studio. He was the interim lightweight champion at the time. Thanks. Oh, wow, bro.
That's messed up, bro. This guy tripped at a TV station? Bro, are you kidding me, bro? Oh my gosh. Is that the worst? Bro, that's the
Bro,
worst, bro.
I know, but you didn't even get
It
hurt.
wasn't even in a
You're a
fight.
freaking
Right,
fighter.
like you, bro, that's terrible, bro. I feel for that guy. That's awful.
And they took his belt,
He
man.
took his belt. So who?
But it's really injury that messed him up,
Right,
man.
right. So who was that next fight though? When he came back.
Um,
Like who started his losing streak?
Give me 1 second. Jesus. Tony Ferguson. I'm just gonna look up his record real quick. But nah. Damn, he's 26-8, bro.
That's not even bad.
Yeah, it's not a bad record.
Not at all, bro.
Yeah, so Justin Gaethje, no, that's right. Donald Cerrone was the last person to beat Tony Ferguson. Oh, damn. The last person to beat Tony Ferguson. Give me,
That was the last person to beat him? What do you mean?
or the last person, sorry.
I
Excuse
mean,
me. That was the last person Tony Ferguson beat.
oh, Donald Cerrone. Okay, and when was that fight?
Um, the heck? That was June 9th or June 8th, 2019. Donald Cerrone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's definitely he's been on a losing streak for a minute now.
Yeah.
And that's the last fight he's won? Wow. So that's a minute ago, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they'll give him another I don't think they'll give him another like main event. Though no way. I mean, he wasn't even supposed to get this main event, this
Yeah,
time,
that's what I'm saying.
you know. So, who know, bro, you might see him on a fight night, but I don't think we'll ever see him on pay-per-view again. I don't
Mm.
think so because that fight it just again for the OGs for the culture it was good. It was something that had to take place I guess. But
Yeah.
if I could choose I I would rather have not have had that fight go down that I'm saying that it should have been like a under it just it was all right but it was like This is it was so clear that they were old.
It wasn't.
It was
Yeah.
so clear that these guys were old, bro. Like
Yeah.
like dudes were bleeding from like areas that you don't normally bleed from. Like, bro, dude was I don't even know
Oh
what he
yeah.
did.
No, listen. He got checked. Is
Oh,
what
is that how
happened.
his foot was bleeding?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, bro, because as
Yeah.
foot started bleeding out of nowhere, I'm like, what the hell, you know? But you know, it was
Yeah. They clashed shins basically.
okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, he was doing. I mean, he kept on doing the spinning thing, like for no reason. Like he kept on, like he
Hmm.
wasn't. It didn't add anything. Like
Serve him.
it didn't.
Yeah.
Say it didn't serve him in any way. Like, he kept on spinning.
That's the thing. That's who Tony, right?
Yeah,
Talking about
Tony.
Tony.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The thing is, like, that's what I'm saying is like people figured him out because he used to do things like that and it would just land because nobody expects you to do that.
mm,
Like he would throw like weird, crazy stuff and it would just land. But yeah, but people just figure you out because they're like, okay, this guy's super unpredictable, so I'm just gonna be patient with
right.
him. I'm
Patient.
not gonna get too crazy.
Right.
I'm just, I'm just gonna, not let him get too comfortable
Hmm.
to where he, can do that. I'm just gonna keep moving, and sorry, I'm just gonna keep moving, and then I'm just gonna, keep him at distance
Right.
or whatever. Or if I get inside with him, I'm just gonna make sure that you know, I'm just not gonna let my guard down,
Hmm.
man,
Hmm.
because he just does crazy things. Like because you saw how Nate was being like, how he was just ready for it.
Hmm.
He was ready for it a lot.
Yeah.
He would either block it
Right.
or he would, just dodge it or
Yeah. I mean,
move
he was
back.
also finding Tony very well with his striking. He was finding
Yeah.
him very well.
He has good boxing,
Yeah.
man. Sorry, Nate has good
Yeah.
boxing. Yeah, like he's always been known as a good boxer.
Right.
That was the thing that they were saying with like they thought that if he stood with Hamzat that he wasn't going to be able to really take on. But I was like, nah, I think Hamzat still would have taken him on the feet
I mean, I won't say easily, but it would not have been pretty. It would not have been
because
pretty.
for number one, Nate does not guard. He doesn't defend leg kicks very
Right.
well.
His defense is, I mean,
Oh shit!
from what I've seen with Nate, his offense is his defense. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Overwhelms him.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, against a dude like Hamza, bro, you see to fight Hamza, bro, it's like because he's unpredictable himself, right? I mean, well, you know what? No, I won't even say that because he usually does the exact same thing every fight. Like I said in the beginning of the stream, he will run at you and try to take you down, and usually
Hmm.
he'll get you down.
The thing is, like Khabib wasn't unpredictable either, but he would. People knew that they were going to get taken down, but he was just so good.
Right. He's so good at it. So
Yeah,
even though
I think that's what it is,
even
man. I
though,
mean, they know that they're gonna get wrestled.
right. Mm. So, ah man. So if I'm a fighter, bro, I'm working on my wrestling. Like I'm working on my wrestling like nonstop. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Because all it takes is one good wrestler, and you're done.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, bro. That was the thing that changed the UFC was the ground game. I mean, Hoist Gracie, he was a pioneer, bro, an absolute pioneer of jiu-jitsu. And you got to be good at both of them, bro. Like even if you're a good wrestler, you got to be good at jiu-jitsu because the thing is, man, like last night I'm talking about my boy, he submitted somebody 30 seconds in. He was a co-main event. That dude basically he slipped right and fell and then Justin ran toward him and like he was going to dive in on like on a sub.
Hmm.
And the dude was a really good wrestler, right? So the dude kind of took him down, but Justin has a very good jiu-jitsu. And the dude's jiu-jitsu wasn't that great. He was just like a very good wrestler, bro. And if your jiu-jitsu sucks, then like you're just gonna get controlled. That's the thing is like you got to be good at
So
both.
what's the
If you're
difference? What's the main
no,
difference
not you're not.
between jiu-jitsu and wrestling?
Well, wrestling is literally all about staying off your back
Okay.
because that's what wrestling is it's about position, bro. It's about strength, position, and it's about not getting pinned, bro, for 3 seconds. Essentially, you don't want to get pinned. There's a point system to it, when you go like to wrestling matches and whatnot.
Hmm.
But like the point is basically that you do not want to get pinned on your back. And so that's why wrestling is very good because it teaches you about positioning. It you know there's a lot of really good throws and a lot of good techniques like the ankle pick, or like the arm drag is a very good wrestling technique as well. It's it I mean there's the arm drag is in jiu-jitsu, and the ankle pick is in jiu-jitsu too, and jiu-jitsu and wrestling have actually a lot of crossover. But that is basically the main difference, is that wrestling is about it being not being on your back,
Hmm.
and and also like there's no submissions in wrestling,
Hmm.
so it's literally all about getting positioning. So literally all about trying to put your opponent on their back.
Okay. Okay. And for jujitsu, you can be on your back,
Hmm.
and you can.
You don't want to be,
Okay.
but you can be on your back if you have someone in your guard,
Okay.
in your full guard.
Okay.
That's the safest place to be on your back.
Okay.
Not in MMA, it's a little bit different. MMA, you don't want to ever be on your back.
Hmm.
So that's why wrestling is so good for MMA.
Oh, okay.
Because you don't ever want to be on your
Right.
back. Oh, I see the mosquito.
Jeez. Okay.
Can get you this whole time.
And then. So what? There's wrestling, jujitsu. What else is
Hmm.
there? Muay Thai.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Kid, that's
Uh,
all into MMA, right?
yeah,
Okay.
and I mean, there's all kinds of things. It's mixed martial arts, bro.
Mhm.
So I mean, you could throw a taekwondo techniques. I mean, there's Kevin Holland calls himself a kung fu fighter.
Mhm.
I mean, there's freestyle fighters in the UFC. That's what I would call myself, as a freestyle fighter.
Okay. Freestyle. And by the freestyle, you just mean literally anything.
I mean, like I pull my style from everywhere.
Okay.
Like I'm not a kickboxer. I'm not a Muay Thai fighter. I trained Taekwondo since from the time that I was 5 to the time that I was like 13. So what is that, like 8 years?
Mhm.
So yeah, and I had a black belt at about 13 for Taekwondo, and I had competed in tournaments and stuff like that, and won trophies and stuff. And after that, and I moved to Michigan, and I trained jujitsu, and uh I trained Muay Thai and kickboxing and stuff like that. So I pull it from everywhere,
Mhm.
you know.
Every
Um,
direction. Every
hmm
direction. Okay. Got you. Got you. Okay. Yeah, man. That's some high level stuff, bro. Some very high level
Appreciate
stuff.
it.
You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Your mind is going on, 100 miles per hour type of thing. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? But um, so yeah, so when's the next UFC card and who's fighting?
280. So 280. I gotta look at that real quickly
Yeah, 'cause I'm wondering.
because Adesanya is 281.
Right, and that's in November.
Yeah.
That's in November, so
Um. Hold on. We're in September, right? Yeah.
yeah.
October 22nd, 280. Oh
October
yeah, Oliveira.
22nd?
Oh
That's a
yeah,
minute from now, bro.
Oliveira.
Right, right,
Makachev.
right, right. That's a minute from now, bro, though. That's a minute. Damn, man, we're gonna have to wait that. I mean, there's some boxing in between. Actually, there was actually supposed to
I
be,
mean, bro, there's gonna be events, man.
yeah, what, like fight nights and
You
stuff?
know. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, but I kind of, I just want like a big,
Eh.
something big.
So it's gonna be Oliveira and Islam for the lightweight title.
Hmm. And
Oof.
Dustin and Chandler are gonna fight. I don't know
Yeah,
what card though.
dude, that's gonna be a
I have Dustin. I have Dustin.
No,
Um,
but going for Oliveira and Islam. Oh my
yeah,
God, bro.
that's I can't wait for that fight, bro. I love like I said, man. Charles is my favorite MMA UFC fighter. Um, he's yeah. I don't know if I'd call him pound for pound number one, but he's definitely my favorite to watch. He
Hey man,
just
he's on his way,
yeah,
man.
man. I mean, he doesn't have to. There's not much more.
If he listen to me, if he finishes Islam in within the first 2 rounds, and he does it in a fashion that's like dominating, like that, like
Mhm,
like he's outstriking
right,
him, and and he's not really getting controlled on the ground,
right.
and he submits him or something like that, or he finishes him like he finished Chandler.
Mhm.
Chandler's a wrestler too. Now, nowhere near the wrestler that Islam is, but if he gets submitted like that, or if he gets finished, then that's going to raise Charles'
Oh,
stock a
heavy,
whole lot.
because it's gonna be seen as you defeating Khabib. You know what I'm saying? That's Khabib's protege. You know what I'm saying? So that's a direct link. You know
Yes,
what
that's a
I'm
very good
saying?
point.
So if he does do that, which you know what, bro, I seriously think that Islam is.
He might go down as one of the greatest
Oh, for sure.
lightweights
I
of all
would,
time, in my
yo,
opinion.
yeah, in my
If
opinion,
he
for
wins
sure.
this fight, this is probably, in my opinion, this is the most important fight of Charles Oliveira's career
Hmm.
in terms of
Right.
legacy.
Yeah, because if he
Um,
gets if he loses to if he loses to Islam, they're gonna say he would have never beaten Khabib.
because listen to me, man. He didn't beat. I mean, I don't want to say he didn't beat anybody for the belt. He did beat Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler came over from Bellator, so like he was champion in Bellator, but he came
Hmm.
over from Bellator.
Hmm.
Um, and it's just like he won a vacant belt.
Okay. Okay. What in Bellator or
No,
in
no, no, no.
UFC?
I'm saying Oliveira.
Oh,
The belt
okay.
was vacant.
Right, right, right. And they fought for it.
So yeah, the belt was vacant, and they fought for it.
Right.
So I'm saying like they can say, oh well, like they say about Jan Blachowicz, like like you want a vacant belt, dude. Like so what? Obviously it's still a crazy feat.
Hmm.
You're still
Yeah,
you're
because
still
you
number
still
one.
gotta you still had to beat someone for it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying? But
yeah.
I get what you're saying though. I get the point you're trying to make.
Yeah, they're gonna say like you want a vacant
Right.
belt. You didn't have to beat any dominant. I think that is the difference, is that you didn't have to beat any dominant
Hmm.
champions before you. I mean, but Michael Chandler was a champion in Bellator, but you didn't have to beat any dominant The UFC seen as the
Right.
greatest, as the best, as
Highest
the
level.
yes, the highest level. So you didn't have to be any dominant UFC champions to win this.
Hmm.
Um, so I believe that this is the most important fight of his career,
Yeah.
in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Because this
I
is
think that
yeah. No, go ahead.
no, if he wins this, he will go down in history as one of the greatest lightweights of all
I
time.
I
In
would
my
I would agree wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly, I would agree. Because this is gonna people for some reason still. I mean, I guess I understand, but at the same time, I don't
but
because it's like people still have questions about him, about Oliveira, and I mean, he's proven people wrong. The last like 5, 6 fights he's had, he's proven them wrong every time.
that's what I'm saying. It's just like the people that he has beaten
Already,
is
already are
the level.
right, like the highest. Like it's crazy, and he just beats them in such in bro. It's the way he fights, man. Is just insane, man. It's just insane.
His heart,
His
bro.
heart, man, like he fights with so much urgency, bro. It's ridiculous. It's like, bro, it's like you're at the
Because
edge
the
of your
thing is,
seat.
man,
You're at the edge of your seat, like wondering what's gonna happen next. Like,
and they don't realize this, bro. I'm pretty sure he might have the most wins in the lightweight division.
here's about 33-8.
Yeah, he's 33-8.
How much? Okay, and
I don't know. I don't know. Wait, who has most wins in UFC lightweight division? UFC lightweight. weight division. Um, what the hell? There's no way.
Who?
Jim, no, that's not true. I was saying, It says Jim Miller with 24, but that's not even possible.
Right, right.
I mean, Jim Miller, that was in 2008, but Jim Miller, bro, Jim Miller's he's a veteran
Oh
though.
yeah, he's good too.
Pretty sure that fought at Jim Miller has fought at UFC 100 and UFC 200.
Damn. He isn't. He's retired now.
No,
No.
yeah,
How old is this dude?
he is 39. We talked about him before.
Oh. Oh, I remember this guy. Yeah, he just defeated Cerrone. I'm pretty sure.
Mm,
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, you might be right. No, no, no.
Yeah, yeah, yep, it was.
Fuck.
Yeah, yeah. This is 276.
But yeah,
Was this the?
a bit.
Oh no, this wasn't. Yo, bro, they fought before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, so that was a rematch. I had no clue. Say a word. Okay. What? Wait a minute. What am I seeing? It says
Hold
Jim
on.
Miller becomes UFC leader in all-time win with subs. I thought, but I
Oh,
thought Oliveira had the most submissions.
I mean that might not be current. I don't believe that that's current.
Who?
Okay, most wins.
Yeah, this doesn't make
There's no way, bro. Like none of these things that I'm seeing is like
making sense.
recent. They're not recent.
Most by submission. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, yeah. Oliver has 16. These things are not current, but he has 16 wins by uh submission. Oliver has 16. Nate Diaz got up to 10. So he's in the top 5, I believe. Um, but yeah, man, he's this fight's gonna be very important. I'm so excited for it. Um,
No, dude.
like I just man, this is gonna be it, man. This is gonna be it. This is gonna be it. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be
All right.
both
No.
ground dudes, you know what I'm saying? That can, but the thing is, bro, I truthfully think that, you know, Oliveira is superior on, on standing up too. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So we'll see what Islam tries to do, you know what I'm saying? Tries to put him down and, try to bring him down to the ground and because he can do whatever. He can do whatever. Anything that I believe that he'll have the answers to everything. I also think that Islam definitely bit a little bit more than he could chew off. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because that's what you should want to do. You know what I'm saying? As a fighter, that's what,
In terms of Oliveira,
uh, no, no, Islam, I'm saying.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying I think Islam bought a bit off a little bit more than he can chew with Oliveira, yeah. But I'm
Mm.
saying that it doesn't really matter because like yeah, this is what you want to do. You want to challenge yourself. So, but I think this is gonna,
I don't know, man. It's super interesting, cause I don't know, man. I don't think, but I haven't seen him fight a wrestler the caliber of Islam.
right.
You know, Islam submitted Dustin Poirier, who was also a black
Wait,
belt.
who? Islam?
Yeah, I mean, no, sorry,
I
not
was going to
Islam.
say,
Sorry,
yeah.
Khabib submitted. Khabib obviously is not Islam. He submitted Dustin Poirier, who was always, I mean, also a black belt in no in
Hmm.
jujitsu. So the thing is, those
Right,
dudes they're wrestling is
right,
just on a different level.
right.
Is the point I'm
I see
trying?
what you're saying. I see what you're saying. That's gonna be interesting though. That's why it's gonna be so interesting because it's like, will the wrestling win or will the jiu-jitsu win? What you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's a battle of styles. You know what I'm saying? That's why that's why it's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be a battle of styles. And who is gonna be able to, who has mastered their style the most? Who has, you know what I'm saying, who has, you feel me? That's what it's gonna be. Who has mastered their style the most? You know, that's who's gonna
That's
win.
that. You're so right about that. That's
That's
yeah.
who's gonna win. It's who's, you know. Um, so that's gonna be good, man. Oh my gosh. Like the undercard is gonna be good as well. The other fights before, but that one, yeah, that's what I'm most excited about for sure. That's what I'm most
Mm-hmm.
excited about for sure, man. But
I do have it up right here. Aljamain Sterling. Oh yeah,
that,
bro. This is a pretty
yeah,
good. This is a pretty good card
yeah,
too,
that's gonna be good.
because we got Aljamain Sterling and T.J. Dillashaw. We got Piotr Jan and Sean
Right.
O'Malley.
What do you think? I want. Hold up. What do you think is gonna happen in that fight?
Piotr Jan and Sean O'Malley. I think Sean O'Malley is going to get thoroughly uh like beaten.
Thoroughly beaten.
You watch Piotr Jan versus Jose Aldo.
Okay.
Also watch him versus Corey Sandhagen.
All right. I'm about to look those up right now.
Yeah, and then we got Benil Dariush fighting Gamrat. I can never pronounce this guy's first name, dude. But Benil Dariush, man, is he beat Tony Ferguson.
Okay.
That was the fight that Tony Ferguson had um before Michael Chandler.
Okay. Okay. So a couple years ago then.
Yeah, he just destroyed him on the ground basically.
Wow.
I think that he kind of hurt his knee. But apparently, he said his knee was fine, but he had him caught in a heel hook, and it just looked like he destroyed his knee. But his knee was apparently okay.
Mhm.
So no, but Neil Dariush he beat Tony Ferguson. He was supposed to fight Islam, but the fight got canceled because Benil he suffered a rib
Is that
injury.
why? Is that the Bobby Green fight?
Yeah.
Okay. That's who Bobby Green took um stepped in for.
Yep. Uh, but yeah, bro, that was going to be an interesting fight too because that would have honestly given us an idea of what would have happened against Oliveira. He's a very good jiu-jitsu guy. Honestly, Neil Dariush and Charles Oliveira is a good matchup too. I believe Oliveira is still going to win because his striking is better, but Beneil is very good, bro. Beneil's just an all-around very good fighter.
Mhm.
His striking is very good, wrestling very good, and he has incredible jiu-jitsu,
Okay.
bro. Like just like I just saw, but like when he was fighting Tony Ferguson, Tony Ferguson has pretty good jiu-jitsu too, but like he's fighting Tony Ferguson, bro, and he was just destroying him with the jiu-jitsu, bro. Like just like like those fights, right, when a fighter's just steps ahead, bro.
Right. You can just tell. Like you just see it. It's. Yeah. I
Yeah,
get you. Okay.
that's basically what he was,
I'm
man.
gonna have to watch that fight as well, man. There's so many fights I gotta. I'm gonna have to be doing my
So many
studying.
fights that happen, man. That's the thing.
Yeah,
You need to just buy ESPN Plus.
yeah, and just binge watch it.
Just it's $60, brother.
Binge watch it. Bunch of these fights, man. It's like
You'll have it for a year too.
$60 for the year. That's not bad actually.
So 60 might be 75 now.
Okay.
Might be 75 now, but so 70 or 75.
Yeah,
But
yeah, man. It's one of those things where it's just studying. It's just studying. You know what I'm saying? Just
it's worth it, man. In my opinion, it's worth it to get it because you can do that. You can watch so many. Like, yeah, and the thing is, like, I watch a DC series where he breaks down fights sometimes, and you learn.
hmm
I just learn all types of stuff from having it, man. It's just a good resource,
hmm
instead of having to, scour the internet for a
Right,
stream
right,
all the
right.
freaking time.
Yeah, yeah. No, trust me, bro. Trust me. Damn. But yeah, man, we had a there was supposed to be a big women's fight, but it got canceled because of the Queen. It was Clarissa Shields versus Savannah Marshall.
Yes, I did hear about
Yeah,
that.
that was gonna be a good fight, man. I'm very disappointed that it that got canceled. Um,
Damn.
but it's rescheduled for next month, October 15th. The same day Devin Haney fights, the same day.
Why? What the hell? Was she mourning that bad?
Huh?
Was she mourning that
I don't
bad?
know why they canceled it. I'm like, bro, why would it need to be canceled?
Where was it? Where was
It
it?
was in England.
That's probably
Well,
why.
yeah, that's why, but like still, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, she okay, she died. You know what I'm saying? Like, why does that
Shit.
warrant everything need to be canceled,
Maybe they just assumed that people weren't gonna come
bro?
because of that.
I can tell, bro. No one be. Well,
Bro,
uh,
it's
yeah,
boxing, bro. They gotta protect their bottom
yeah,
line, bro, at all
yeah.
times.
They're
They
losing
brought
so
they
much
might.
already.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah,
Is that they're in for so much
yeah. They're in a bad spot. But
on their fighters, bro. They paid them so
yeah, they pay
much.
them a lot of money, man. They pay them a lot of money. Um, a lot of money, bro. But that's a women's
Yeah,
boxing. That's a
bro.
women's boxing. They probably weren't getting paid that nearly as much. I mean,
Still, bro.
you know, so, but they fight the same day that Deontay Wilder fights, Devin Haney fights. They all fight on the same night, which is very stupid, but that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Did they all fight on the same card?
No, no, not on the same card, the same
Why
night.
not just put them all on the same card, bro?
Boxing, bro. That's why.
Why not just put them all on the same card?
Promotional, bro. Promotional stuff, man.
What is wrong with
I
them?
know.
That would be a promotional
I
juggernaut.
know.
They could do something about the UFC. They are a promotional juggernaut.
Hmm.
I didn't send you the embedded, bro, but the reason about why I was gonna send you the embedded, bro, was just to show you the promotion, bro. How they build the story, bro. It's just so
Yeah,
good,
yeah. No,
man.
they're
It's
they're
so good.
they're they're geniuses out there. They know what they're doing, bro. They know what they're doing. Like they know what they're doing, man. But we still got some good fights coming up. We got, I mean, okay fights. We got, Triple G versus Canelo this weekend. Um,
Hmm.
after that, I think most of the fights after that are in October. Um, oh, you know what? No, Shakur Stevenson fights this month, I think. Shakur Stevenson fights this month. So I'm gonna send you that one, and we'll check that one out. But I guess we'll wrap it up here. Wrap it up here. We'll be back Tuesday, and we'll be going over Triple G versus Canelo, going into that a little bit more in depth.
Hmm.
And
I'll have to. I already saw the first two fights. I mean, the first fight rather.
yeah, watch the
I have to
second one.
watch it again.
Yeah, watch the second one. They're
I
close
will.
fights, man. They're so close. Like I'm not mad at either decision. Like draw, because a lot of people think that Triple G won. A lot of people think that Canelo won. The fights were so close, bro. They were literally razor thin. So I gotta watch them again. To be honest, I probably won't watch them again because you know what I'm saying. I mean, if anything, I'll watch the second one again. But
Who got dropped? Did they get?
no one
Was
got
there any?
dropped. No one.
No,
Yeah,
dude, that's the thing, bro. They're such
yeah.
warriors.
Their chins.
They are.
Their chin. But the thing is, bro, Triple G now is 40. I don't think his chin is gonna be able to hold up against Canelo, bro. He's like 31, bro. He's young. He's a young dude, bro. He is young, man.
Hold
He is
on, dude.
31, bro. He is a young guy. He's been fighting for a minute. He has like almost 60 fights. You know what I'm saying? So
It's
I
crazy.
know. When I realized how young he was, I'm like, damn, this guy is so he's in his prime right now. So I don't think his Triple G's chin is gonna be able to hold up. I would not be surprised I think by the 10th round he'll get knocked out. That's my prediction.
Yeah, 32.
Yeah, 32 man. So
Just turned 32.
he's young, bro. This is his prime, man. Tell you, bro, this is his prime. He's only he's only gonna get well, he'll get stronger and then he'll get weaker, but this is his time where he's getting stronger. You know what I'm saying? So this is it, man. And Triple G is literally 40 years old or something like that, 40 or 41. So, but yes, sir. We're gonna
Yes, sir.
wrap it up here, and that's it. That's the red corner, and we will be back
Episode.
Tuesday, episode 18. We'll be back Tuesday. Let y'all, let us know what you guys think in the comments. Peace.